Friday morning, just had breakfast and emailed Tyler. Weighed myself this morning. Weighed myself this morning and I was 188.2, which I have no idea why my weigh-ins have been so high this week. I calculated my weekly average weigh-in. Jesus. Calculated my weekly average weigh-in. 187.34, so I'm up 1.34 pounds. So I don't know what's been going on with that. I don't know if it's a scale issue. I mean, when I look in the morning, when I look in the mirror in the morning, when I get up, I feel leaner. Usually, I mean, I don't feel like bloated or anything, so it's pretty weird, but I guess we'll see what Tyler says. I mean, I'm not too worried about it, like I've said in the past, and we'll see what happens. Maybe my body's just recomping and I'll end up getting on stage heavier than I thought I'd be, but probably not. But that's just making me happier to say. About to head to the gym. We're all gonna make it, right, bros? Killing it in the snow right now. The roads aren't really that bad though. Lucked out, man. Knew I wasn't gonna miss this deadlift session. Hey guys, just wanted to do a voiceover real quick, thanking everyone for all the support that you've been showing me and Frank lately, and also showing our entire family. That snow day family training session video got a really good response, and I was really happy with it. You guys were all impressed with my mom's squat form and my dad's arms. And my dad's actually working on getting on a new training program. Me and Frank, I think we convinced him finally to get onto something that isn't a bro split, and he might be starting Lane Norton's fat program. We'll have him look at that. He can also look at August's fat program and see which one he likes better, because he typically takes, I think he trains 5 days a week with a day off in the middle, so I feel like that would fit perfectly into his schedule. We just have to get him back into squatting and deadlifting, or actually on Lane's fat program there is no deadlifting, it's just barbell rows, so definitely be a good place for him to start. Again guys, thanks for all the love and support, and appreciate it, especially during prep. My first contest prep has been going awesome, and I know that part of it's due to the fact that I have this channel with Frank, and you guys have been showing us so much love. Every day in the gym isn't going to be as good as you want it to be, especially when you're dieting, and I'm starting to learn that, and I'm having more and more bad days I feel lately. Not that it's a bad day. I hit 460 for 4, which, I mean, I'm pretty happy with, but considering the fact that I want to say like 2.5 months ago, I hit 500 for 6 when I did the Omar ESOF challenge, whatever, 500 pound challenge. I hit 500 for 6. That was only a few weeks into dieting, and now I hit 460 for 4. I probably could have pulled that last rep, as you guys probably saw, but I didn't want to risk it. It wasn't worth getting that close to failure. I still probably hit an RPE like 8.5 or 9. I was at least 1 or 2 reps away from absolute failure, but failing on a deadlift is much different than failing on a bench press or an overhead press or something. It takes a lot out of you. And then front squats, I just kind of wasn't really in the right groove on the last set. I didn't record, I only recorded my second set. But in the last set, I like lost my balance and had to step forward. I almost fell forward, and then I got my footing back and finished out the set. Still hit 3 sets of 7 on those. So felt good. Definitely worked hard. Worked as hard as I usually do. Just performance wasn't there. But I mean, what are you gonna do when you're dieting, you know? Just got back to the gym. It's about 4:30. And I'm just going to do my second session of the HIIT cardio for the week, doing some prowler pushes. I'm gonna do 10 of them with, I think I've been progressing like 5 pounds every time. I really don't use it right now, at least for building up my legs. I use it just for cardio, so I use it, go as fast as possible, not really focus. Well, obviously I drive with my legs as much as I can, but I'm not using it to build up my legs at this point. Maybe in the off season, If I have access to a prowler, I will, but for right now, I'm just using it for cardio purposes, just trying to go as fast as I can, but not using too much weight. Alright guys, about 7 p.m. and my parents, like I said yesterday, are having people over, like a party type thing. It's not that many people, but I don't want to be upstairs cooking while they're like trying to eat and stuff and talk, and I knew I'd have a lot of food left at the end of the day, so what I did is I prepped a few meals, did it bro style, kind of, and so I'll show you guys what I made. It's a shitload of food, because as you guys may know, I've been feeling a lot better, eating less food in the morning and then saving a lot of my food for at night. So here I made some chicken and some soggy ass fries at this point. Yeah, they're the like Alexia, if you guys know that, like they make sweet potato fries and stuff, and it's 98% fat free, so it's pretty much just potatoes, maybe like a little bit of oil, and yeah, it's really, the macros are really good. I think it was like 1.5 fat, 20 carbs, and an 85 gram or 84 gram serving. And what I made to finish off my carbs, it's a little ridiculous. 200 grams of oats with a little bit of peanut butter in there just to finish off some fat too. So I'm gonna eat that and just hang out down here, watch some TV, do some work. I really should get started. I know it's probably late, but it's better late than never, on working on grad school applications. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you probably know that I was working on applying to med school. Did all the application stuff that I had to do for Fairfield for my university, but never actually applied to real med school. But took the MCATs and stuff, didn't do too hot on those. So over the summer I did a lot of thinking about it and realized that I wasn't 100% sure that I wanted to go to med school, and when something like that big of a commitment, you really have to know 100% what you want to do. And I didn't feel that way, so I knew that it probably wouldn't be my best option, especially if I did end up getting in and doing everything. I might not be happy, and going to med school isn't something you just say, oh, I just wanted to go to med school and I'm not going to be a doctor now. So just going to work on grad school applications. I know that I'll always have the opportunity to apply in the future, even after I get my master's. I mean, getting into med school after undergrad is pretty impressive anyway, and most people end up getting their master's, sometimes even like their PhD, before they end up going to medical school, but that's just my plan. I don't know, I don't want to take a year off, but just gonna work on grad school stuff and see what happens with that. I've been looking at a lot of nutrition programs and just exercise oriented programs, whether it be exercise nutrition, exercise phys, or something like that. So looking forward to it. It's going to be something that I'm interested in when I'm in school. I mean, at Fairfield I'm a bio major and we don't really have any sports-oriented classes, so I think that's why I'm kind of bored with it. But I'm sure if I get into a grad program that's more focused on something that I like and care about, which is like nutrition and performance, then it'll give me more incentive to be more excited about school.